All right, man. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all infinite honors, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hara Kwakwaдаsh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule and teach well, and to the other Akim mighty pushing this truth into the four winds. Keep pushing, Akim. We almost out of here, man. All right. So what we're basically going to do is go into prophecy, okay? We're just going to read the scriptures, break it down, and funnel it so that it can equate in today's time, okay? Because prophecy was here to do two things: warn people and save people, okay? It warns the people that's not taking heed, and it saves the people that does take heed, okay? This is Revelation. Matter of fact, hold on one second. Let me see what I'm going to start with. Revelation 22 and 10. And he said unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. Okay? So the time is definitely at hand for you to hearken unto the voice of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai if you're an Israelite, okay? The time is definitely at hand for you to wake up out of your slumber, bro. Because at the end of the day, you can tell people anything about entertainment, whether it be movies, sports, books, social media, okay? All of these things. But you don't know anything about what's going on in the real world. You don't know anything about politics, okay? You don't know anything about finance. You don't know nothing about nothing, Jake. And the Lord is coming with his hand out to give you a chance so that he doesn't have to destroy you, all right? He wants everybody to make it, but at the end of the day, it's prophesied that 2/3 just ain't gonna make it, all right? For the time is at hand. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. So whatever lot you fell into, okay, whether you're an elect man, whether you're somebody of another nation, okay, or whether you're a 2/3, whatever you're doing, keep on doing it because you're programmed to do it, whether you can receive that or not, okay? Now this is written in red. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according to his work shall be. Okay? So he says that he come quickly and his reward is with him. Okay? So who's getting rewarded and what are they getting rewarded with? Okay? Let me show you. To the people that took heed, to the people that actually listened to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, this is their reward right here. Revelation 14 from the top. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. Okay? These are men that's out here doing what we've been taught to do. Come out here and prophesy and warn the people. Okay? And harping with their harps is us singing this song, telling you that the way that the Christians break the Bible down is wrong. This is the truth. This is the way. All right? And they sung it as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000 that were redeemed from the earth. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb, whithersoever he goeth. These are redeemed from among men, being the first fruits of Yahweh and to the Lamb. So at the end of the day, these are the guys that actually listen. These are the guys that actually hearkened. These are the guys that actually looked at the news and saw that the world is about to go to war and was like, Lord, what do I need to do so that I can be exempt from the punishment that the world is about to receive? Because the world is about to receive the punishment, man. Okay? Let me get that. This is Isaiah 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Okay? So the Lord is going to judge the whole world. And how is he judging them? Okay? He's going to hit them where it hurts. He's going to take the rug from under them. He's going to rob them of their comfortability. All right? He's going to allow them to see that pride, okay, it was a facade. It wasn't real. Everything that you've owned. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. right? I'm gonna read this real quick. Now, this talking about Esau, Edom, and basically Americans and American-minded people. Psalm 73 and 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked, because they have everything they need, okay? All the money that they can spend, all of the cars, just the comfortability, all right? You can go and pick up a meal anywhere, anytime, okay? For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. So if somebody dies, the system keeps going, right? Another person gets in that slot and the system keeps going, right? The world keeps going. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. So they don't understand what a hard time is. They've never seen a hard day, all right? When they go hunting on the full belly. When they go fishing, they catch the fish and they throw it right back in the water. Don't understand, all right? But I do. Now, I'm not going to read the total description of these people. What I'm going to do is drop down to their ending, okay? All right, I've been blah, 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 blah. They are corrupt. They speak, all right? They speak loftily. They set their mouths against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Therefore, his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. So it's basically going into how comfortable they are and how they have all of the luxuries of life and the fatness of the world, all right? And they say, how do God know? And is their knowledge in the Most High? And they basically say, we don't need the Most High. What do we need the Most High for, okay? I got $1 million. I got 3 vacation properties. Look at all of my land. Look at all of this cattle. Or if not, what do we need the Lord for? We're doing all these things on our own, all right? That's the mind of man, okay? Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches, and that's why they're so comfortable. And that's why when the Lord comes with that judgment, that's why they're going to be affected the worst, because they're not accustomed to going without. They're not accustomed to being in a hustle mode just to maintain and just to survive. All right, they're used to thriving, okay? Verily I have cleaned my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocent, for all day long I have been plagued and chastened and in mourning. Okay, all right. All right, now this is them. This is them. All right, verse 17. Until I went into the sanctuary of Yahweh, then I understood their end. So it was like, you see them prospering. You see other people not coming against them, not speaking against them. You see them facing no troubles, not in jails, not in the hospitals, not in family courts, all right? And you just like, damn, bro, they got it made. Are they the children of God? Okay? Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction. How are they brought into desolation, as in a moment they are utterly consumed with terrors? So it's going to be in a flash when the lights go out, okay? It's going to be a flash when these T attacks happen, all right? It's going to be quick when whatever the Lord has in store for this place is executed under the sun and people have to go through it. That's when they're going to realize those Israelites were onto something. That's when they're going to realize that Bible is not fake. It's not fake. It's not false. They're going to call themselves trying to pick it up and read it, but it's going to be like the book of Eli. You can't get it. Okay? Without a proper interpreter, you can't get it. And by the time they realize these things, the men of the Lord are going to be off the highways, man. Okay? The men of the Lord are going to be off the highways, man. So no matter how good it seems like they're living, no matter how good it seems like, you know what I mean, like nothing coming up against them, you have to understand when the end comes, it's going to come quick, quick, quick. Jacob's trouble is going to hit quick, quick, quick. All right? When they think that they're out of Jacob's trouble, those ICBM nuclear missiles are going to hit quick, 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 man. It says the Lord is going to come like a thief in the night. So when Jacob's trouble is executed, they're not going to know it. They're not going to understand it. All right? When those missiles get sent over, they're going to see it and understand it right before it hits, right before it comes. The scriptures, let's get it right quick. We ain't got to paraphrase it. It's Matthew 24:38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came, and took them all away. So also the coming of the Son of Man shall be. All right? So when Jacob's trouble hits, and we're going to get Jacob's trouble too, because Jacob's trouble is a time that the world has never witnessed and the world has never experienced, all right? So, saying that to say this, according to what I just read, America is going to be in this recovery mode from Jacob's trouble, and they're going to think that they're going to get away with all of their crimes that they committed against the children of Yasharala, okay? And they're going to go back to what? Concerts, restaurants, partying, football games in the stadiums, LGBTQ parades, okay? And then the Lord just going to hit them. They're going to have it a little alarm going off. Wah, wah, wah. They're going to look up in the sky, and they're going to see countless, what it's going to look like, chemtrails. It's going to be countless. Nothing but nukes, nothing but nukes. And they know in their mind and in their heart, it's nothing that they can do to escape, and it's nothing that they can do for salvation. All that they can do is what? Grimace their teeth, just clenching their teeth, and just know that they fucked up and they know that it's over with, okay? But that's the cherry on top. Before the world gets there, you're gonna go through Jacob's trouble. Let's see what the scripture says about Jacob's trouble. What is Jacob's trouble? Daniel 12 from the top. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Okay, so Jacob's trouble is clearly going to be a stage and a period of time of great death. It's a but though. There is a but. If you caught it, it says, and at that time thy people shall be delivered. All right, it's not talking about every time. It got a comma. All right, now it's going to go into details. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. So everybody that has given the world away, okay? When I say give the world away, you're not worried about your socio-economic status. You're not worried about Christmas and Easter and your birthdays. You're not worried about cutting your beard off. You're not worried about the world. You don't care what the world thinks about you. Only thing that you care about is pleasing Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and your brothers. That's it, okay? All right, you care about your biological family, but that comes secondary to this truth. You understand? So, when I went to, and I'm gonna go back to it. When I went to Revelation, the 14th chapter, and it had these people standing on this mountain with this victory. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to another account. It's very similar. What's that in I think that's 2 and 43. All right. The second Esdras, 2 and 42. I saw Esdras upon the Mount Sion, a great people whom I cannot number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature. That's Yahushua, who the word really calls Jesus, taller than all the rest. And who is the rest? Those are the ones that had their name written in that book, the 144,000, okay? These are the ones that are going to be exempt from the judgment that's going to befall America. That's going to befall the whole fucking world, okay? And upon every one of their heads, he set crowns. Why did he set crowns upon their heads? Because they worked, they labored, they toiled, they showed discipline, they showed humility, okay? They never gave up, they never quit, they kept on running. They showed faith. And on top of all of that, they were selected to be the elect, all right? And, all right, said over there, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and have put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Now are they crowned and receive palms. And that's what we're doing right here, right now, but we're not getting any gifts for it, all right? We're getting backlash. And the day is going to come where the government is going to make us public enemy number one, okay? They're going to make us domestic T's, all right? Domestic T word, all right? And that T word is what they labeled Osama and them. And I don't want to say it because I don't want to get flagged, all right? So that's the times that we're coming into, and that's also going to be a telltale sign that we are the men of the Lord, because it's been prophesied that they're going to be persecuted. Christians will not be persecuted. You better believe that. Christians will not be persecuted. Everybody's going to turn to Jesus. I ain't going to say everybody. A lot of people are going to be turning to Jesus, and they're going to be testing their faith and questioning their faith because he can't deliver. He won't deliver. Buddha can't deliver. He won't deliver. Atheism won't deliver. Scientology won't deliver. Voodoo won't deliver. None of these things will help you in that time. All right, and it's a scripture saying that. It's saying go look for those gods, those no gods. Look for them to get you out of this thing, man. The Lord is pissed off, rightfully so. Okay, he's pissed off. All right, and marvel greatly. All right. Receive palms. All right. So these are the guys that's out here working and that has given up the world and that's following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their abilities. All right. But we're going to keep going. Then said I unto the angel, what young person is that crowned of them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, it is the son of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world. And we're confessing him in the world right here, right now. Everybody that knows me know what I do. I'm a Hebrew Israelite, okay? Everybody knows that. Everybody knows I don't eat pork. So everybody that knows a Hebrew Israelite know what to expect and what not to expect. But at the end of the day, we have made that proclamation from the mountaintop, okay? We've let the whole world know. This is what we are. This is what we do. Matter of fact, let's go to the chief place of concourse and let yourself be seen by the world, okay? That's what we're doing, and that's what we did, and that's what we're doing. All right? Let me keep it going. Put on and receive palms. So he answered and said, it is the Son of God whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to condemn them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Now, why does it say they stood so stiffly? Because of all of the persecution, all of the blame, all right? All of the lies, putting you in a corner that you don't belong in, giving you labels that don't apply to you. But they did it to him first, remember? When he walked the earth, they called him everything except for what he was. The son of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And we are the sons of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We are Yashi'Allah, okay? So the servant is not greater than the master, okay? Now, standing stiffly. This is what the men of the Lord, this is what the men of the Lord is going to have to look forward to. And you have to have that faith, okay? Everything around you is going to be shot to shit. No lights, okay? No water, no food, no family, no friends. Only Yahweh Shem Yahushua and Akim, man, okay? And you're going to be hunted by everything and everyone. Well, not everything. You're going to be hunted by everybody, man. 2nd Ezra 16 and 70. This is why I said they stood so stiffly. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So the hunt is going to be on, and the men of the Lord are going to be the prey. All right? The men from the mouse will be separated. It will be a distinction. Okay? And it's a lot of things that's going to happen prior to that to also show the distinction. You're going to have the M to the O to the T to the B. All right? Some people are going to fall for that because of their bellies and because of their love of their own natural life and the love of their families. Right? That's why I said they stood so stiffly. The men of the elect, all that shit, get it out my way, man. Get it out, get all this smoke and mirrors out my way. Where's my pops? Where's the Lord? Okay? Smoke and mirrors at the end of the day, man. But the people that need to be rooted out are going to be rooted out because it's prophecy at the end of the day. Only the elect is going to be left standing when the smoke clears. The elect and the slaves of the world, man. All right? For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. So it's going to come a point in time where everything that you have in your name, all right, your credit score, your house, your car, your lands, your children are even in your name. They're all going to be taken away from you because you're going to be labeled a domestic thief, okay? You're going to be hunted. You're going to have bounties. You're going to have people that's not even law enforcement that's going to be able to collect on those bounties. You're going to be killed. You're going to be brought before governors, okay? And the Lord is still going to be with you, man. The Lord is going to protect the majority of the elect. But there will be some martyrs, okay? And faith is going to carry us all through there. Abba Ratazah, we part of that number. Faith going to carry us all through it, man. It got us this far, you know? Then shall be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Is that not trying? Jake always liked to say, the world, us versus the world, or something versus everybody. The men of the Lord are going to be put in that position. Okay? And it's already kind of like that in a very small, minute way, because everybody that comes against us and listen to this word, they hate it. And in turn, they hate us. So we understand, we know what's coming, but right here, right now, they don't have the right, to take a weapon and to just, try to go with their move or whatever. So the laws of the land is keeping them in line. And what they don't realize is prophecy, and we're going to get that. Prophecy and the men of the Lord is the only thing that's separating this place that we're in from all holy hell breaking loose. As a matter of fact, we're going to get it since I brought it up. Revelation 7 from the top. And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And that wind goes into the destroying wind, okay? And it's basically going into judgment and prophecy, all right? Jacob's trouble. And I saw another angel descend from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. So what they don't realize is, while they waiting on their power, which is Esau, Edom, to change the laws so that they can come attack us, we're waiting on our power to seal the rest of the Achaim so that they can be in the spirit of coming to persecute us so prophecy can happen. At the end of the day, we want everything to be fast forwarded, all right? Prophesying, coming on the highways, it has its place. It's a part of prophecy. But we ready to get the fuck up out of here, if you want to be honest, man. Want to get home, man. You ready to get to power, ready to get to the kingdom, man. Okay? At the end of the day, the elect are going to keep on teaching and keep on pushing until they have no breath left in their body. But we're ready to get the fuck up out of here. So we want prophecy to roll. We want these things to come to pass because we know what happens afterwards. The scriptures always tell you what? The ending of a thing is better than the beginning. And Yahweh Shah always says, and it's written in red, these little things that you have to go through is small compared to the things that I have in store for you. Okay? And it just makes my imagination run wild. And it makes me want to get the fuck up out of here, bro. All right? Let's finish it off, though. All right? So they sealed in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which was sealed. And there was sealed 144,000. All right? So that's how many prophets are going to be delivered. That's how many elect men there are. All right? As far as prophets go. But you have other people that's going to be delivered with the prophets, women and children and friends of the prophets, okay? So it's going to be millions upon millions of people getting delivered, but that core, what it's all about is the elect. It's all about the elect, man. It's all about the elect. The women that's going to make it out of here, they're going to make it out of here because of the elect men. Those children are going to make it out of here because of those elect men. And in turn, they're ultimately elect. So, all right? They're elect as well, but they're not part of that 144,000. It's a distinction. You see what I'm saying? Let me go and keep on going into prophecy since we're in the prophecy, all right? I'm going to go to 2 Ezra 9 from the top. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. How is he going to visit the world which he made? Is he going to just come whip down in his vehicle and be like, hey, man, it's nice? No. Visiting, that visitation that goes into judgment. He's going to start judging this place. You people don't notice how entertaining and how scary the news is? It's entertaining to the prophets, but I know it's scary to the people, right? Mass shootings, new diseases, food shortages here, food plant blow up over here, domestic teas attacking the power structure. And then when you look inside the news, under the news, you go to different, I wouldn't even call them a conspiracy, but you go to these different websites that's really reporting that can take their gloves off and you be like, man, this world, America really already fucked up, you know? So when it says he has begun to visit this place. Judgment has already started. You just don't understand it, man. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well know, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right. So when you see prophecy coming to pass, you know that he has pulled up, and once he's pulled up, he's not pulling off. He's not pulling off. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. And those prophecies are so beautiful. Okay, if you believe them, those prophecies are some of the main things that put the fear in the men of the Lord to get their ass off their ass and on the highways. You're like, bro, this was prophesied. This is in the Bible. Are you serious? This is real. Whoever authored this book could not have written it in a manner to where it makes that much sense in 2023. If I don't get up and do what I gotta do, I'm a dead man. Verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an and the end is manifest. All right? If you can't see that something out of this world is happening, if you can't see that we are in the end of the end, look over there in Ukraine. All right? You got a war in Ukraine against Russia. Been going on for what? Going on 2 years, a year and a half or something? I know it's been well over a year. And now you look over there in the Middle East, and you got Israel at war with Palestine, Hamas, whatever they at war with. America is allies with who? Israel. Okay? Russia is going to be allies with everybody that's against America. Russia is going to protect those little countries. North Korea is talking about, is it North Korea? I want to say it's North Korea talking about rescinding their peace agreement. It might be North Korea or either India, but the major players are making moves right before your very eyes, and you worried about Young Boy and Little Dirk beefing. You fucking serious, bro? Okay? The Lord is pulled up. Okay? Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and endings and in effects and signs. So he's going to show you the endings through effects and signs. He's going to show you signs in the heaven. Okay? You're going to have blood moons. You're going to have eclipses. Okay? But people are not paying attention to these things. They're not. He's going to show you chariots to where you have to understand and comprehend that these things are intelligently designed and intelligently controlled. And they have an agenda. Okay? Esau, you cannot fool everybody, bro. And the reason that he's going to come down so heavy on the men of the Lord is because the men of the Lord is exposing his ass. Okay? He hates that. Salaki, he hates that. He can't take it. Right? And when you get to the point, when you're in power, when the pen doesn't work, you pull out the sword. Come on, Esau. Go with your move, man. Let prophecy occur. You can't stop it, but come on. You know what time it is. These copper tops don't know what time it is. You know what time it is, E. Bring it on. Verse 7, and this is a very important verse. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. So believing is not enough. Working is not enough. You have to believe and you have to work, okay? So you can't just believe and sit behind a computer all goddamn day telling everybody that the world is going to be destroyed and the devil is a goddamn white man. You have to have works with that there, man. You believe, now you bring your ass on the highways and you do that, okay? It's a prescription to salvation, man. It's a prescription to deliverance. The Lord is an orderly power. It's an order to get out of this disorder that Esau has created upon the earth, man. Okay? And I have to touch on this. I have to touch on this. Matter of fact, let me bring it out. Now, I said earlier, the reason that America is going to get it so bad is because she has been living in the lap of luxury so long and she's so fucking comfortable. Okay? Now, those comforts are going to be used as manipulating points for the people. Esau is going to go after the financial system to pull you people his way and to try to create a new system, a more improved system, building on the one he already had. Okay? And it's a process, and it's also prophecy. Okay? This is Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you don't get down with this beast system, you're going to be ostracized, persecuted, and ultimately executed. Verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he had that thing, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So no matter what socioeconomic status you belong to, you are going to have to take his thing. Let's just call it the M to the O to the T to the B. And that goes back into finance, okay? So ultimately what's going to happen is paper money and coins is going to be done away with. It's probably going to be outlawed, or maybe you could collect it and have it as souvenirs or whatnot. But when the government get their hands on it, they're going to burn it. They're going to vilify it. They're going to say that it's easy to counterfeit. They're going to say that it's a carrier for germs that's causing pestilence. Man, they're gonna say it's bulky. They're gonna say it's easier. It's hard to secure because it's so bulky, and they're gonna sell it to you, okay? And cash is gonna be done away with. And the new thing that's gonna take its place is a piece of machinery that they're gonna put inside of your body, and that's what you're gonna use for all of your transactions. It's gonna be your ID. It's gonna have your medical records. It's gonna be your credit card, your bank. You know, right? It's gonna be your banking system. So when you go to the store, you just you stick your hand or your forehead to the item, and it's taken away from your credits or whatnot. Okay. Now that was a big prophecy, man. That's probably that's really the centerpiece of prophecy. That's really the last thing that we're waiting on before Yahweh Shai makes his glorious return. So we need this to happen. It's gonna happen. We just wanted to speed the fuck up, to be honest, man. Okay? So it's gonna happen. So you be wary of that. If you get that, it's no coming back. It's no coming back. He will not forgive you if you get that. Because what you've ultimately done is you've chosen your power. You've chosen a side. And you're going to make yourself an enemy of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen prior to that. What's going to be a precursor to that. And let's see if it applies to the time we're living in. It's Revelation 6 from the top. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard, as it were a voice of the thunder, one of the four beasts saying, Come and see. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given. All right, hold on. I know what I want. This is what I want. Verse 5. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, Come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse. And he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. Now that is an angel that's dealing with the financial system of the world, okay? And let's see what they're talking about. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. All right? So that's going into hyperinflation. A penny represents a day's wages, okay? So it's telling you that you're going to see hyperinflation come up on the place that you live in, okay? It's going to take a day's wages to get you food, bro. And that is going to cause so much turmoil, panic, riots, and killings. And like I went to earlier in Isaiah, it's going to cause you to rob one another, okay? But can you see those things happening now? Can you see that emphasis stage? For the people that actually go and buy their own groceries. Hell, you don't even got to go buy groceries. If you eat out, you got to eat. Do you see the astronomical food price hike that has, I'm talking about just like literally a fucking 1 to 2 year period. Do you see that fucking price hike? It's not going to get any better. Okay? And you can't deliver yourself from it. You can't deliver yourself from none of these plagues, pestilences, famines, and judgment that the Lord has spread out for this place, man. Because it deserves it. What you can do is be a servant of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and everything that comes with it. Okay? Follow the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? Pick up your cross and bear it, bro. Pick up your cross and bear it. But it's these reasons that we're able to come out here and proclaim these things with so much confidence, because we know that it's not a coincidence that the Bible doesn't fall in on itself, and it's this prophetical, because it's not natural. It's a supernatural book if you've been taught how to break it down. Now, when I went to 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, it clearly said the times, the signs are past, or the tokens, basically. So it's basically going into when these things happen, all right? And we can see them happening. Hyperinflation is going through the roof, man. Hey, man, a year ago versus today, do you notice the price difference in food? Mm-hmm. You notice that inflation?
It's more expensive.
It's way more expensive. You know that it was written in the Bible? Mm-hmm. Hyperinflation. And you know what comes next?
End of the world.
End of the world. End of the world. So basically, it's something that most Christians should know, man. Okay? Esau knows it. Okay? These things are going to get worse and worse, and they're going to progress to the point that people are going to lose all of their faith and hope in humanity, man. And over there in Israel, over there in the, Ukraine, that's going to turn into World War III. This is the last war that will ever be held, man. Because the scripture says when the real Israelites are over there in our homeland, it'll be war no more. Okay? Let me get a scripture real quick, man. I got a scripture. All right. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Damn. I can't find it. I don't know it off the top of my head, but it's a scripture, and it goes into how the children of darkness are wiser than the children of light over here on this side. Matter of fact, I gotta get that, bro. Shit. Damn. Hold on. I'm gonna try one more. Hold on. If I don't get it, I'll get it. All right, but anyway, the scripture, I'm gonna paraphrase it. It basically says how the children of darkness, which are the Edomites, are wiser than the children of light over here on this side, and it's basically because they understand systems, because it's their system, it's they shit. So of course they understand it. They understand repercussions in the financial system. They understand if they throw a rock in the water, it's gonna be a ripple. Okay, and they understand prophecy to a degree. Christianity wise, like if you're really a Christian, and you look at the news, you are supposed to be thinking like that little Christian the world is going to end, like Esau just said, the world is going to end. Okay, but he doesn't know what he means when he says the world is going to end. Okay, hold on. Right? And it's the 2nd Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I put in my mouth, saith the Lord. Why didn't he say go speak it to everybody? Why is he directing you to his people? Because his people are the ones that need help. If his people had the knowledge and understanding of these people, these dark people, these non-melanated, these Edomites, okay, we'll be in a better case. All right? So these people need to be warned. They need to be shaken out of their sleep, out of their slumber. Okay, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. This Bible has been published across the four winds. That was another prophecy that had to come into play, and it has come into play. Okay, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, because your people are going to come against you. A lot of people that died in the past were killed by their own people. Yahweh Shah was killed by his own people. A lot of us, according to prophecy, are going to be handed over by our own people. Okay? But keep in mind, though, for all the faithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So when they hear this message and they reject this message and they go over there and jump in the fucking pool with Esau, they're going to die with Esau. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And the sword goes into many different forms of what? Death. Okay? Yeah, the sword can be the way that he poisoned the food. Put all that food coloring and those dyes in the food. All right? Taking nutrients out of the garlic, taking nutrients out of the onions and all of these things like that. The GMOs, okay? Famine. America has never seen a famine that's coming up on her shores. All of you obese, fat-ass Americans that can't go 2 hours without eating, the time is coming to where this place will run dry with food and water. You think that Mississippi River was running dry this year and no barges could pass through it? Wait until the Lord just totally lets those four winds go, man. All right? You're going to starve to death. You're going to get so desperate that you're going to plan and plot on eating human flesh. Eating your own kids. It's prophesied. It's prophesied, man. Let's get that. Second Ezra. And 55. The reward of thy whoredom shall be in thy bosom. Therefore shalt thou receive recompense. So the things that you did to the children of Israel is going to happen to you. Okay? And it's going to happen double. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord. So the Lord is in the spirit of recompense, or what you people would call revenge. Okay? I like to call it justice. All right? Some other brothers call it judgment, but it's all the same thing. Okay? So shall Yahweh do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh, and drink their own blood. Now, there's no way that you can eat your own flesh and drink your own blood and still be alive, okay? It's talking about your offspring. It's talking about your children. It's talking about your young family members. Why? Because they're vulnerable. They're weak. And you're going to turn into a predator, people. What does a predator do? A predator goes after the easiest meal that's readily available. And you people are animals according to the scriptures. You go after and attack things that you don't understand because you don't want to comprehend it, and Jake, you don't want to change. That's why you reject shit so much. But it's going to come to the point where little peanut, whatever you call his little ass, is going to be roasted. Okay? He's going to be roasted. He's going to be eat. You are going to eat him. And you're still going to starve to death. Okay? You can't fight fate. You can't run away from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And this is one time that a saying that I don't agree with should be applicable. If you can't beat them, join them. This is one time that's applicable to me, man. I hate that saying. If you can't beat them, join them. It's applicable right here, right now, man. Okay? Verse 6. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. How did it pollute the whole earth? Because no matter where you go into the earth, Esau has permeated his ways. You got American dollars in every country. All right? You go to Asia. You go to Arabia. They're dressed like Americans. They have on breeches. They don't have on their natural garbs. Okay? Their philosophies have changed. Over in Arabia, I heard they're letting women drive now. Okay? These are the American and Western philosophies. That's how. You can spend an American dollar anywhere. Try to do that with another dollar. You can't do that. Okay? Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. So we're coming into a time where this American scheme is going to be turned from a dream into a nightmare. Okay? Everybody, these foreigners, according to the scripture, they're going to run back to their own home country, man, because things are going to be so bad over here. All right? America is one of the only places that the guns outnumber the people. So when the police are taken off the streets, when the power goes out, what is holding back America from imploding on itself with just regular small arms fire? On top of the famine, on top of the pestilence, on top of the sword that people have, all right? You got Joe Biden supporters, you got Biden supporters, you got Christians, you got Muslims, all right? I mean, Biden supporters, Trump supporters, the Christians, the Muslims, all right? Republicans, the Democrats, all right? Vegans, meat eaters. The list goes on. There's so much division in this place that war can go on here, and y'all can just wipe each other out without the fucking nukes hitting. But that's not prophecy, okay? This place is just primed for judgment. That's all it goes to. It's just really, really, really primed for judgment, man. Okay? If this was an apple, it's ready to be plucked. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt. He's going to bring his elect out of this place, man. He's going to deliver the elect away from the said judgments, all the perils that's coming upon in his place. He said, enough of us enough, and let them go. All right? Let my people go. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So the water is going to be poisoned. The food is going to be poisoned. The air is going to be poisoned. 911 won't work. The power is going to be out. And you're going to also see spiritual things. You're going to see apparitions. You're going to have all kind of panic attacks. All kind of things are going to happen. And Esau was also going to let declassified weaponry and declassified. He's going to start using classified and secret technology that's for military use on the people. And a lot of people are going to see it and think it's out of worldly. But the men of the Lord are going to know another one of Esau's tricks. Okay? It's a hell of a time to be alive, bruh. It's a lot of shit that you're going to be able to take in and see and analyze and filter it right through the scriptures if you have sense. A lot of you are going to get your senses a bit too little, a bit too late. Okay? I'm going to grab a couple more. Proverbs 1:22. How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make my words known unto you. He's going to give you the breakdowns. You can go on the internet and you can get the truth of the Bible. Okay? Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set naught at all my counsel and would none of my proofs. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your desolation cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon ye, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. Then shall they seek me early, but they shall not find me. Okay? So the whole world, heathens included, you're going to see so much that you're going to call upon the name of the Lord, and you're going to seek after those prophets that you look down on. Okay? And you're not going to find them. Only thing that you're going to find is judgment. That's the only thing that you have laid up for you if you're not an Israelite. And if you're an Israelite and you don't get down with this, you have a worse judgment laid up for you, man. Because you actually had a chance. Okay? I hope this lesson was edifying, okay? And with that, I'm going to give all infinite honors, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakwakwadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule and teach well, and to the other Akim out here pushing this truth into the four winds. Keep pushing, Akim, Kwam Yashirala, ball by ball. We almost out of here, man. Keep on, man. Let's get the fuck up out of here.